if you're a part of a collections lawsuit and you are an authorized user, that is illegal. If you're an authorized user on an account that went delinquent, that was charged off and end up in litigation, that is illegal. That's not supposed to happen. The debt collectors sometimes bring cases against authorized users on accounts that they have no business bringing cases against. Debt collectors sometimes employ dirty tactics in order to collect. They just want to find someone to collect on, and they employ dirty tactics, and sometimes an authorized user find themselves at court over an account that they are not responsible for. Welcome back to Credit Nerdery, brought to you by ChironiqueCreditProducts.com and Chironique Financial. Welcome back to Credit Nerdery. If you are facing a collections lawsuit and you are an authorized user, you are not supposed to be a part of the suit, because when you have a collection suit, the suit can only be brought against the parties who are in contract together. Those who have standing and a security interest to enforce, which would be the creditor, and in some cases, if the junk debt buyer can show proper documentation that the account was assigned to them through the proper means, then they can bring the case. Which most cases they don't have the documentation to do it, and they do all kind of shenanigans and get out individuals. As I have been emphasizing all week in the different videos that I have been dropping on collections and suits, it's a big problem. Collections lawsuit is a massive problem. The debt collection industry is using the courts as a means to collect, especially small claims court. Small claims court tend to lack certain rules of procedure and evidence that normal upper courts don't really lack or don't lack, for lack of a better term. So as a result of that, you must be aware that if you're an authorized user, you are not liable for the account. So as a result, the debt collector doesn't have any legal basis to sue you for the account. These debt collectors are something else. There are cases where debt collectors look for individuals and just link them to accounts, and when they link them to accounts, they basically use that to try and collect on them, and sometimes even get default judgment against them, because one of the embarrassment of the court system, the shadow court system that is going on when it comes on to debt collections, is that there are a push sometimes to settle cases for them to go away over trying to find out who actually owned the debt, and the debt collector will ignore the procedures of the FDCPA, where they need to validate the debt and make sure that the debt belongs to the consumer before they try and collect on it. And sometimes, because individuals are scared when they see lawsuit, they don't know their right, and because they might have been linked to the account, they believe that they're liable. That is one of the affirmative defense when you answer your case if you have been sued as a debt collector. Once you can prove that you are authorized user, that suit must be thrown out. Do not settle it. Do not go down the road. Don't let the collector tell you that you're liable because your name is attached to it. Once you're an authorized user, you cannot be sued for the account. Alright, so once you're an authorized user, if you're facing a collections account, use that as an affirmative defense when you answer the suit. Make sure you answer it and get the judge to throw it out. Do not settle with the collector. You're not liable for a debt that you weren't the original party in the contract, or the person that is liable for the debt. An authorized user is not liable. All the authorized user does is benefit from the credit history of the account and so on and so forth, in terms of it helping their credit, or they get access to use the account. If you're a child or a spouse, or if you buy a trade line or something like that, that most people do in this time, where they buy trade lines and get on them, which usually a trade line that is bought because the person is expected to pay it and keep it in good standing, but sometimes things go left. But if it is the case that you are an authorized user, you are not supposed to be sued over an account. So make sure you make that difference. All right, peace. We'll catch you again in our next video.